Former college swimming champ Marcy Smith responded saying Riley Gaines deserves the Woman of the Year for sheer guts alone. The Ivy League choosing a male as their nominee is doubling down on their anti-woman campaign. Joining us right now to weigh in on the controversy, former USA Swim official Cynthia Millen. Cynthia, tell us what your feeling was about this, because you've been involved in swimming for a very long time.
This is very disappointing, and it just shows how disingenuous the NC2A and all those who support this transgender agenda are. It's time for the adults to stand up in the room and to be honest. DNA determines whether one is a man or a woman. All Lia Thomas did was drop some letters from his name and take some suppression drugs, and suddenly he's a woman. This is not true, and everyone knows it's true. And the irony is that men choose to identify as women when they can win something or they can be the best at something. So this is such an insult. Kylie, she was so right. Miss Gaines was so right. This is such an insult to women, and especially this, the 50th anniversary of Title IX to support women's sports.
Did it affect you in some way?
Oh, it made me so angry for all the thousands of little girls that I have seen swim over my 30+ years of officiating. Little girls who had to deal with going through puberty and all the changes that brings only to girls, not to boys, and they've struggled through. And then this is such a slap in the face to them and all of the women who worked so hard to have a spot in sports.
Now, you've been entrenched in this world as an official yourself. So do most people think this is outrageous, and then a handful of people in positions of power are going with the whole Lia Thomas thing? Or are a lot of people in support of Lia Thomas actually being a woman and deserving to compete as a woman? What's the dynamic right now?
The dynamic is, that's a very good question. The vast majority of people in the United States are going about their business and are following the truth. They have little boys and they have little girls, and they know the difference.
Right.
And this is something that only a very, very small percentage of people who are very elite and have time to worry about things like this follow. Everyone knows deep in their heart that a boy cannot become a girl and a girl cannot become a boy because of DNA. And so it's very sad to see this, but on the other hand, we have the power. Every one of us can stand up for the truth. Every one of us can refuse to go along. And that's what we need to do. Our own administration is against us, but we as Americans, as individuals, need to stand up for the truth in every single instance.
Riley Gaines also had more to say in a separate tweet. She wrote, "This award combines athletic performance with academic, service, and character. What character has Thomas shown other than sheer selfishness and entitlement? The disrespect and disregard for the other female athletes in Thomas's interviews is eye-opening." Now, Gaines is a top-tier athlete. A lot of accolades to her name. Here, I will always, in my mind, picture Lia Thomas coming in first and standing on the podium, and then the other two actual women just standing together, being very friendly with each other, looking tiny in comparison, almost as if it's a man standing next to them, right?
Because it is a man standing next to them, and everybody knows it's a man standing next to them. No, Miss Gaines is absolutely right in what she said, that this is a lack of character, that you would steal this, and it was stolen from women who can never compete with biological men.
Have you've been doing this 30 years officiating. Have you ever seen a girl go into the boys division? I don't know if that happens very often. Does that ever happen?
No. We've had occasions where we've had mixed races where boys and girls competed against one another, but no. And that's the other issue that you bring up, the privacy issue for the young women in the locker room. They had no privacy at all when Lia Thomas was walking into the locker room unclothed, fully naked, And this was horrible. And again, this is so degrading to women, and it's so disingenuous to claim that this is somehow a victory for females when it is not at all. It only denigrates and disrespects women.
Yeah, and Cynthia, I just don't get how common sense got lost somewhere along the way. It just doesn't make sense to me. Cynthia Millen, thank you so much for joining us and talking about this.
Thank you so much for having me.